In the cozy town of Willowmere, where cobblestone streets glistened after rain and fireflies danced in summer gardens, there lived a bright-eyed girl named Henrietta. Henrietta loved wishing on stars more than anything in the world. Every evening, after brushing her teeth and tucking into her pajamas, she'd press her little nose against the cold glass of her bedroom window and whisper her secrets to the sky. "I wish I could hold a star in my hands," she said one night. "Then I'd never feel afraid of the dark." But stars always felt too far away, like treasures meant only for the heavens. The night of the gift, one especially crisp evening, when the moon glowed like silver, Henrietta noticed something unusual. Her window was glowing faintly, as if someone had left behind a secret lantern. On her windowsill sat a tiny glass jar, round and delicate, with golden swirls etched into the lid. Inside shimmered a single flicker of starlight, soft as a candle flame. Attached was a small card, written in letters that sparkled like dust from the Milky Way. For Henrietta, the dreamer. Catch a star, but remember, its light grows only when shared. Henrietta gasped, her heart raced. A real star jar, just for me. Catching the first star. The very next evening, Henrietta tiptoed into the garden barefoot, clutching the jar tightly. The stars above seemed to wink at her, as though inviting her closer. She lifted the jar toward the sky. "Please," she whispered, "just one tiny star." Suddenly, whoosh, a golden spark detached from the heavens and floated down, slow as a falling feather. With a soft plink, it slipped into the jar. The whole jar blazed with a warm golden glow, brighter than any lantern Henrietta had ever seen. She twirled around, giggling. "I caught a star, a real star!" But her joy dimmed as she remembered the card's warning. Its light grows only when shared. What does that mean, she wondered. The lonely lantern. The very next morning, Henrietta noticed her neighbour, Mr. Finch, hobbling down the street. His old lantern was cracked, its flame sputtering out. Winter nights were long and cold, and without a light, his home would be dark. Henrietta's fingers tightened around her jar. Should she? She slowly opened the lid. The star floated out, drifted across the street, and slipped into Mr. Finch's lantern. Whoosh! The lantern blazed brighter than the sun, chasing away the shadows. Mr. Finch's eyes filled with tears. "Henrietta, child, you've given me more than light. You've given me hope." Henrietta's chest glowed warm, warmer than the jar itself. She had never felt so proud. The gift that grows. That night, when Henrietta peeked into her jar, something magical had happened. The single star she had given away had been replaced by two more. Henrietta gasped. "The more I give, the more stars appear." And so began Henrietta's grand adventure. She gave a star to her little brother, who was afraid of the dark. With its glow by his bed, he slept soundly, free of nightmares. She offered one to her teacher, who stayed late at school marking papers by candlelight. "Now I won't feel so alone," her teacher whispered gratefully. She sent a star through the hospital window, where a sick child's face lit up with joy. "It's like the sky is hugging me," the child giggled. Every time Henrietta shared, her jar sparkled fuller than before. The greedy thought. But one evening, Henrietta's old habit of wishing returned. She gazed at her glowing jar, now filled with dozens of twinkling stars. What if I kept them all for myself, she thought. I'd never need a nightlight, never feel lonely, never be afraid again. I'd be the happiest girl in the whole world. So she screwed the lid tightly and tucked the jar under her blanket. That night, something strange happened. The stars inside grew dimmer, flickering weakly, as though gasping for air. Henrietta woke in fright. "Oh no, they're fading," she cried. "Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Bye."